Hey y'all, it is Logan and Ignacio.
Hi there.
And we are back with a few updates for y'all. We have quite a bit going on around the club. But first and foremost, we do have some members that we need to recognize for their hard work and dedication for the club.
Yes.
Now, we have had a few members that have gone out in the mornings completely on their own without being asked to clear out the lake bank. There's a lot of debris and trash that comes up, and they took time out of their personal lives to come help us clean it up.
Thank you so much, guys.
A very, very honorable act. And that is Lloyd East, Jerry Troxler, Colton Dudley, Mike Anderson, and David Frost.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
You guys are incredible.
Yes.
We love our members, and you guys always step up.
They take care of us. But we do have some exciting news to share about some things that are going on around the course. There's a lot of machinery coming in. I see, seems like almost every day.
Yes.
But so if you go up to the dining room and if you look out, hole 6 looks completely different. What is going on down there?
So a couple of different things that are going on. Number one is we're trying to make sure when we get those rainfalls, an inch, 2 inches, where water tends to sit and stand for days, we're finally going to address that issue, and drainage is being addressed there. We're adding a retention pond between 2 and 6, and that retention pond will take all the water that typically sits on the fairways and cart paths in that area and move it all the way into that retention pond, and then eventually back into Lake Ray Hubbard, which is what we've always wanted to do and desperately needed here. With that, we're also raising the fairway on 6, and we're also recontouring hole 2, the rest of it. We're adding a cart path on hole 3 that's closer to the tee boxes. We're also adding a meandering creek to hole 4, a feature there that is going to be brand new to everyone. And we're also going to add a cart path to hole 14, the par 3, on the right side of the tee, and have it kind of meander through the tees. We're going to step tier those tees, so it'll look a little different there as well. And we're excited about all those changes.
Nice. Nice. Well, that makes a lot of sense of why everything looks so different right now.
Yes.
And so I've also heard some trees are getting taken
so we're
out
also
too.
taking out all the dead trees that you typically see on the golf course that are struggling or have struggled. So we went ahead and knocked those down. So it opens up the visual a little bit better, and it also just kind of takes that potential tree falling on the golf course. So we went ahead and took those out as well.
Nice. So it looks like it's going to look different, to say the least.
Yes.
Now, one thing that might look
better,
really different, right? One thing that's going to look really different, especially now, is I heard we just started re-sprigging.
Yes.
So we're going to have new grass. It's actually happening.
Right. So back in May 15th, I wrote a letter to the members and sent it out, and was really kind of nervous and excited about that letter going out. And I have the same feeling again now that the sprigs are down. I'm kind of excited and nervous at the same time because, number one, we're excited that the sprigs are finally going down, and they're actually ahead of schedule. But the sprigs are going down, but we're also a little nervous because the sprigs are going down.
Absolutely.
And the reason we're a little nervous is because we know we have members that care, and they have a lot of pride, and they want to know what's going on. And so they're going out on the golf course to check it out, or they'll come through the neighborhood and then on the golf course to come to the pub or something like that. So we're a little nervous about that part of it. We want to make sure that our members understand that we just need you guys to stay off the golf course completely as much as possible. If you're coming up to the club in your golf cart, take Shores, take Champions, go around, come through the parking lot, because it's just going to be best for us that way. The sprinklers are going to be on. Machinery is going to be moving around. Our staff is still going to be running around out there, and we just the less traffic we have out there, the better.
Absolutely. So yes, we do need their help though. Trying to keep everyone off the course because we're only here
That's
so
right.
often, and a lot of the times when we are here, we're stuck inside and doing things, so we can't see everything going on out there. So we need your help. So can you explain how they can help us?
Yeah, so there's two ways our members can help us. Number one is just be vigilant. You know, when you're at home and if your house borders the golf course and you're at home and you see some unusual activity out there, please call the club and let us know. You can call the golf shop and let us know there, or if you feel like it's after hours and no one's here, you can call the authorities. The police, Rockwall PD has already told us they'd be happy to come out here and take a look and make sure they get anybody off the golf course that they need to. And that's one way. And the second way is we're looking for members who want to maybe spend an hour to 2 hours a night just monitoring the golf course. Being our eyes and ears out there, and you know, David's crew, the maintenance crew, they all go home around 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. So after 5 o'clock, the golf course is just out there, accessible to anyone, and that's what worries me about the Sprigging project is, you know, all this you guys have been patient, you guys have supported us in this, so we want to produce an exceptional product when we're all done here, and we just need your help to make sure that happens. And that's the two ways you can help is be vigilant at home, be vigilant when you're around the clubhouse. If you're having dinner upstairs, you see something unusual out the window, or if you're on the deck, let a staff member know, because we do have fishermen that want to go fish. We do have, you know, kids that are out there in their golf carts, and we want to make sure they're not on the disrupting the growth of the sprigs. So that's one way to help. And again, like I said, if you want to volunteer an hour, 2 hours, email Brian, and Brian will get you a date and a schedule that you can go out and just monitor the golf course and have access to us here at the clubhouse. If there's anything unusual that you see, you know, you can call us and we'll go out there. But if you're out there and you notify us right away, that would be very helpful. So just call or email Brian, and he'll get you on a schedule.
Good deal. And his email is brian@rgactx.com. So it's easy to reach. So if you do kind of want to see what's going on, that's a great opportunity. If you want to volunteer for us, you get to see what's going on around the course.
Behind the scenes,
for yourself. You can turn on a podcast, listen to your music. That could be your new me time for the next few weeks.
That's right. Out in the open air.
Absolutely. Get some fresh air.
Yeah.
But if you're not available, if you don't live too close to our club, we definitely are encouraging you to come see what's going on out here. And the best chance to do that is to come to one of David's Wednesday night chats.
Right.
And the next one is going to be this upcoming Wednesday. I believe
the
that
14th?
is July the 14th at 6 p.m. And he goes in detail. He takes time out of his day, his personal life, to come and talk to y'all and explain everything he's doing. He goes in detail.
Yeah.
But
well, let me also give a shout out to the maintenance crew, right?
Yes.
I mean, those guys are working all day out in the heat, and this is not an easy, you know, task or project to take on. We're doing all of it, most of it internally. The sod farm is installing the sprigs and so forth, but the prep work, the watering, the fertilizing, the dragging in, you know, the phrase mowing, that is hard labor.
It is.
If you see one of our maintenance guys walking around the clubhouse, thank them. Just pat them on the back and say, hey, thanks for all you're doing. I know we tell them that all the time, but to hear it from a member, that's a different level, and they know that that way they don't feel like, you know, they're not appreciated. But if you guys ever see one of them, just tell them thanks.
Yes, absolutely. And they're doing so much more than just our regrassing project.
Mm-hmm.
They have to keep up with maintenance
Everything.
around the entire club.
That's right.
If you've come to the club here recently, you've seen a lot of new flowers and just
Mm-hmm.
vegetation that's
Mm-hmm.
growing. It's beautiful. That's David's crew.
Yeah, that's right.
They're doing it.
They're
so, yes.
They're working double time right now. It's
Yes.
a big project for us to take on, and David's crew is doing a great job. So we're
They are.
thankful.
Yes. So we do want to extend that gratitude to them.
And I also want to just give a shout out to all our members. Our members have been. I know you guys are patient, and taking this project on is a sacrifice on your part, and we thank you for that. And you guys have always been great. And if we can ever answer any questions, you can pick up the phone, call us, email us, and we'll get right back to you. So, as always, I want to thank you all for your support of the club, and you guys have always been great. So thank you.
Thank you. Y'all have a good weekend.